In order to understand why this effort was so focused, because this falls on the heels of a litany of incidences.
I was born and raised in Taipei, Taiwan, so I was able to write and speak and be interviewed by the Chinese reporters. So I was able to, in a way, be a voice.
This wasn't just about one station and one show. It was really about a community. It wasn't just OCA speaking, but it really was OCA and its national partners. Asian American Justice Center was one of our partners. The American Jewish Committee worked with us, the Anti-Defamation League. There were a number of community groups at the national level.
By bringing in people from diverse backgrounds, they can bring in their perspective and to say, this is how our community is affected.
If somebody had an idea, another person say, yeah, let's go. For example, I had an idea to do the petition. I said, let's get some physical evidence. Because we're trying to have a meeting with them in like 4 days. We got thousands of signatures. Faxes coming in, signatures, and signatures, and signatures. I clogged up the fax machine. I'm good at selling. So I'm good at pointing out why is this offensive to our community.
The flurry of emails that went back and forth.
You got mail.
The phone calls, the strategy meetings.
What are we doing? Are we keeping up the pressure?
It drove us. You couldn't sleep at night.
We're building.
We were just on a roll.
Building.
We couldn't stop.
We're building momentum. We're getting people feeling like mad, angry at this whole thing.
If we didn't receive the hate mail, we wouldn't be doing our jobs.
Basically doing exactly what JVN office did in that bit.
You know, they get a certain drawing. That's why they air these type of shows.
No, it didn't affect me because I thought they were stupid. One of the big things that happened was that advertisers were pulling out, getting people to write or to call sponsors and calling them saying, you know, we're really upset, you need to pull your ads off.
You just saw their logos of different advertisers just disappear from the page, one by one by one, till it was almost empty. It was amazing. People who produce these shows may not remove the show because of principle or because of ethics, but they will because it hurts their pocketbook.
OCA was invited to a meeting with CBS Corporation President, Mr. Leslie Moonves, and two of his senior vice presidents.
And we strategized. We had talking points. We anticipated questions that they might be asking. We basically laid out exactly why the bit was offensive and why we were not going to accept just an apology.
As a lawyer speaking to a CBS lawyer, I just said, would you handle this incident any differently than the way you handled the Don Imus incident? And he looked at me and he said, no.
She was hot. She was hot. She was like, this is not right. I just threw the 1,000 pages petition, which was as thick as a Bible book, on the table and said, a lot of people are not happy.
During our meeting with CBS, there's no animosity. They were very receptive to what we had to say, and they were very polite, and they are willing to hear us through.
They were very apologetic. They concurred this was worse than Imus incident.
We came out feeling like they were sympathetic to what we had to say.
And CBS asked us at the end, what is it you want us to do? We said, people have to be let go. You know, it has to be let go. Nothing less than that. When we came out of the meeting with all the, chanting and raving against us and followed us for 2-3 blocks, that was a little scared. And it hit home that there is, a hate. We did all this to get to this moment. Now what would happen if they do not withdraw? And then when we went home, it's a little let down because we're now waiting.
Tonight, 2 more radio shock jocks are off the air, fired for vile, racist attempts at comedy.
And CBS did a good thing. I have to commend CBS for taking action in correcting a wrong.
We felt like we have a voice. The Asian community have a voice.
So many efforts, coalition efforts fail. This one was successful because we all had a common purpose. Everyone did what they did best, and people did not tread on each other's territories. We must respond quickly and unified.
Power comes with number.
Well, we never lost hope because we had each other.
It was like the best relationship.
It's like sisters I never had.
I think that was a key to the fact that it worked, is that we were always agreeing. So there was always a lot of that collaboration going on, because you do hear about infighting with groups.
You know, I think it's a camaraderie, like when you go to war, you have a bond.
Teaching people that their single phone calls, that their signature on a petition, they can make a difference. What a feeling, not for just us, but for everyone.
But I think most importantly is that I think we learned that we could do it.